Alright, so now let's do our own version, or our own example of this credit card. It says an unpaid bill for $620 had a due date of March 10th, a purchase of $214 was made on March 15th, and $67 was charged on March 30th. A payment of $200 was made on March 22nd. The interest on the average daily balance is 1.5% per month. Find the finance chart on the April 10th bill. Then I just wanted to remind you, March has 31 days. So again, the way that I like to start this is by going through and looking at all the dates. The first date was March 10th. We have a March 15th, a March 30th, a March 22nd, and then that last balance, the last date that we want to be careful with is the April 10th bill. So I'm going to put each one of those into the box now. Start off with the first one. I'm just going to put M10 for March 10th. I'm going to put the next one, M15. Again, I want you to be careful. The next one is actually March 22nd. And then we have a March 30th. That goes through, and it always has to be 1 day less than the bill date. April 10th is the bill date, so we have to stop on April 9th. So the first one's the 10th through the 14th. The second one's the 15th through the 21st. And the next one's the 22nd through the 29th, always the day prior. So how many days was it at the first, in the first period? You do the high minus low plus 1. So 14 minus 10 is 4, plus 1 is 5 days that it sat at that. 21 minus 15 plus 1 would be 7 days. 29 minus 22 is 7, plus 1 would be 8 days. Remember, there's supposed to be a total of 31 days. So I'm going to do 31 minus 8 minus 7 minus 5. That's giving me, I believe, 11 days left for that last period. Okay, now that we have the days down, let's look at what happened. Started off with $620 balance. On March 15th, what happened? We purchased $214, so we're going to add $214 to that. That's going to give me a total of $834 is my new balance. On March 22nd, what happened? Says a payment of $200 was made, so that actually decreases the balance by $200, making my balance $634. Look on March 30th, and there was a purchase of $67 made. Adding $67 to my balance would be $701. So again, this is my final balance right here. This is how much money that I actually owe on my credit card. That's my final balance. So when they send a statement, it's going to be that $701 plus whatever that finance charge is. So how do we find out what that finance charge is? Well, we need to add up the balance for every single day and then divide it by 31, the number of days in the billing period. So what are we going to do? We're going to do 620 times 5, 834 times 7, 634 times 8, and 701 times 11. Do those in your calculator now. For the first one, I got 3,100. For the second one, I got 5,838. I got 5,072. And I got 7,711. Add all of those numbers together to get the total daily balance of $21,721. Again, this is not how much money I owe. It has nothing to do with that. This number is the sum of all the daily balances. So if I want to find the average daily balance, what I do is I take the sum of every single day, which was $21,721, and I divide it by the number of days, which was 31 days. Doing this and rounding to the nearest cent, do that in your calculator, I'm getting $700.68. So this right here is my average daily balance. That is not how much money I owe. That is my average daily balance used purely to calculate interest. So when I do that interest, again, I'm going to use the formula I equals PRT, where P here is my average daily balance. That's $700.68. R here is my monthly rate. The interest rate for the card was 1.5%. Let me go back up and verify that. 1.5% per month. So this is going to be 0.015. And then T here is always 1, standing for 1 month. I go ahead and I put that into my calculator, round to the nearest cent. Do that now. I'm getting $10.51. So that's the answer to the problem, is $10.51. But I want you to think about the statement balance as well. This is a real world problem. The statement balance would be your last balance, your final balance, which was the $701, plus that interest or finance charge, which is the $10.51. So if you did this, actually had this credit card, they'd be sending you a bill for $711.51, and that would be due within 1 month.